In this video, we're going to look at a couple examples on how to use the discriminant to determine how many solutions you may have. So the discriminant comes from standard form. So this is standard form right here. And the discriminant essentially is the formula that is found as part of the quadratic equation. It's the piece that's underneath the radical. So you see here you've got the b squared minus 4ac. So this is your discriminant. And the way we use it is you're going to plug in your terms for b, a, and c, and then you're going to follow these rules. So the rules say if you evaluate your discriminant and you come out with 0, then there's only one real solution. If you're greater than 0, there's 2 solutions. If you're less than 0, there's no solutions. Okay. So what we're going to look at here is 2 examples, and we're going to try and determine the number of solutions you may have. So the very first thing that you always have to make sure is you have to make sure that this equation here is set equal to 0. Okay? So we're going to set this equal to 0 because we want everything to be in standard form. And so here you've got 3n squared plus 11n, sorry, let me change that here to avoid confusion. Alright, so this is an n. And then we have minus 7 equals 0. Now, whenever I'm working these, one of the things I always like to do is identify A, B, and C. It is a little remedial, but it does help, especially in the beginning, to make sure that you plug in the right variables into the right places. So A is 3, B is 11, and C is a negative 7. The other thing that happens when you identify your variables is it helps make sure that you keep your signs the right way. So here we're going to plug into the discriminant. So the discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. So this is going to be 11 squared minus 4 times 3 times negative 7. So when we do that, what's going to end up happening is we have 11 squared, and then my negative and negative turns to a positive. So here, (11) squared is going to give me 121. Then this is going to be positive, and then you have 4 times 3 times 7, which is going to give you 84. And then when we do that, we can add them all together. And in this case, you end up with the result of 205. Now, if we look at our rules, we have to look at which one this is. So 205, in this case, this is greater than 0. So here you would have 2 real solutions. And that is all we are asking you to do with the discriminant, is just simply determine how many solutions you might have. Okay, and that's it, nothing more. Alright, let's look at this next one. So here, this is already in my standard form. So I have that A is 1, B is negative 2, and C is 7. So again, just like before, we're going to plug it into your discriminant. So here we would have negative 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times 7. So this is going to be 4 minus 28, which is a negative 24. This is less than 0. Less than 0 means imaginary, so we have no real solutions. And that's it. So there are 2 examples with everything you need to know about using the discriminant to determine how many possible solutions you have to a quadratic equation. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did, and I'll see you next time.